The climb never looks dangerous from the bottom. It looks manageable, temporary, something you can handle. A rope in your hands, a responsibility at your back. From down there, the storm seems distant enough to ignore. But the higher you go, the heavier it feels. Because progress is not just about ambition. It is about carrying what others depend on you to carry. And most people don't realize that the weight increases as you grow. You aren't just moving a cart, you are moving a promise. Then it happens. Not a collapse, not a catastrophe, just one misstep. One moment where confidence moves faster than control. And suddenly, you feel exposed. This is where most people panic, because slipping feels like proof that you were never strong enough. But slipping is not weakness. It is the cost of moving upward. You have to realize that the only people who never slip are the ones who never climb. It isn't a failure of character, it's a tax on growth. You hit the ground, and for a moment, everything goes quiet. The wind keeps moving, the burden still waits behind you. Nothing has changed, except your belief. This is where doubt enters. Not when things are impossible, but when they are painful. You start questioning your capacity, your timing, your worth. You realize now that the weight isn't just behind you, it's inside you. But falling does not define you. What you decide in the silence does. It isn't a dead end, it's a dialogue with your own resolve. The storm does not care about your reflection, but you pause anyway. Because growth is not automatic, it is chosen. You can blame the slope, you can resent the weight, you can curse the very ground that betrayed your footing, or you can accept something harder, that this responsibility is yours, that this burden was meant for you. Stoicism is not suppressing emotion, it is mastering your response to it. You cannot control the storm, but you can control who you become inside it, and that choice is the only power you have. Strength returns quietly, not as anger, not as noise, but as composure. You adjust your grip, feeling the grit of the rope against your palms. You steady your breath, drawing in the cold, thin air. The storm is still there. The slope is still steep. The weight has not changed, but you have, and that is enough. You realize now that the struggle wasn't meant to break you. It was meant to build you. Real power is not removing the burden. It is carrying it without resentment. You aren't just moving a load anymore. You are moving yourself forward. There is no dramatic victory, no applause from the mountain. The storm continues. The path remains uncertain, but your steps are steady now. You understand something most people never learn. The obstacle was not your enemy, it was your teacher. And the storm did not come to destroy you, it came to reveal you. You keep walking, not because the weight is gone, not because it has become easy. You keep walking because you have finally decided who you are. You are the one who moves. The only choice.